My name is Becky. I'm 19 years old, graduate from high school, shockingly. And what was the question? Society? Society has it has like these stereotypes, I guess you could say, that you that you feel obligated to follow, or else it's like you can't if it's like you can't live if you don't follow those stereotypes. And I don't think I knew it at the time, but I think I ran into this issue in middle school. I never thought about it when the bullying happened, but I guess it just makes the most sense. I didn't have the right body or the right personality or the right friends, even though the friends I had are the best friends I could have asked for, no matter what those people say. But whatever reason it was for them to hate me so much, they used it, and they'd throw pencils at me, they'd mock me at the locker. And when I went to go try to talk to the staff or any of the teachers about it, they just didn't do anything. Even if they said they would, they didn't. And I know that because I'd asked to be moved just because I didn't want to be sat next to the people who'd be bullying me the entire class. But I would have to sit next to them the entire month just to be moved, probably next to another one. And it just got worse and worse as time went on. And this point just came where I just snapped. And I pushed back, and I got really harsh. Not that it was the right thing to do, but I guess I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And, but the staff did something about it that time because I was doing bad stuff. They dealt with the stuff I was doing, not the stuff that led to that point or led to me getting all angry and rude. And at some point, my mom realized that she realized a shift in my behavior, and I eventually got pulled out.
Hi, I'm Raven. I'm 20. Society. Don't get me started on society. They really mess with my mental health. And yes, I know mental health is affected by biological factors, but I just can't help but think that the society we live in highly affects it. I mean, gosh, just being a woman in this society is so deteriorating to my mental well-being. I'll just be walking in the city, minding my own business, when a group of grown men, who should know better, by the way, start hollering at me like I'm supposed to enjoy that or something. I mean, nowadays, women are just treated like pieces of meat. Now think about what that can do to someone's self-esteem. Every day I look at the women portrayed in the media and think about all the things I wish were better about myself that they have. The fact that so many women compare themselves to unrealistic standards designed by society is awful. Everyone has value in their own way. And so many people, especially women, don't think they do. Just because the models were shown in magazines and TV shows and movies look paper thin doesn't mean we're supposed to be. Also, with the way women are viewed in our shows, it's no wonder that women think less of themselves in academic fields. It's literally shown to us everywhere that females are either weaker or dumber or less capable than men, when that could be farther from the case. But these ideals are often instilled in our brains at a young age because of how women are treated in the media. So often, women think they can't do athletic things like guys can, or even be as smart as some guys, when women are just as capable. It seems like people in the media just think that women are there to look pretty and do absolutely nothing else, which is some old school, sexist thinking that needs to be left in the past. Instead of our society just tearing women down to make them feel less, we need to be hyping them up. Because seeing as women have to go through an enormous load of bullcrap, it should be viewed that women are the strongest people on the planet. While some women mentally are going through it, it is amazing seeing how good they're doing with how much has been thrown at them. I mean, would you still be absurdly optimistic if you were verbally beaten down almost every single day?
I'm a woman, and in this society there's a pressure to look a certain way. I and other women can't obtain this without tearing ourselves apart. Society pushes women to feel like they aren't pretty enough. Society says that you have to be thin and pretty with makeup on the face and barely the same person, and you're so thin that health is at risk. You can barely breathe. Society's expectations makes it hard for vulnerable, naive girls to live because they are young and are not always sure of themselves. They look to social media and TV and all of these outside sources that tell them if they don't look a certain way that they are not pretty. They are unaware that anybody could think differently. They think because this magazine or this show says this is what beauty looks like, that this is what everyone thinks a beauty is. And that shouldn't be what we say to girls. They should be able to just focus on what they want to do with their life and know that they are beautiful and not have to doubt that. On another note, the patriarchy is also a thing that just really sucks. Men also push women to act a certain way. Some men, like the patriarchy, say that women are lesser and don't need to have the same human rights as them. Like, women only got to start voting on things in 1920, and that's ridiculous. If those same things were things that affected women, some of these men expect women to just stay in the house and be housewives, and that's not what our society is now. Women are trying to work and provide for themselves. We don't really care about having men to support us, and the fact that men expect a woman to get married and have babies is not working anymore. Yes, some women want to have kids, but some women don't, and the world is already pretty overpopulated anyways. So for those complaining that, oh, I don't have the ability to have a baby, there's a thing called adoption. Yes, it might not be your own biological kid, and you might not be putting out your genetics, but you can help lessen the population and not have a bunch of people starving, and giving a home. Being a woman in this society just sucks because it takes a lot to really do anything, and the fact that a bunch of old white men think they can tell a woman what to do with their body is really ridiculous.
Well, I guess we'll start at the beginning. When I was 14 years old, my father kicked me out of the house. Being a preacher's son and all that, he tried to keep this all from happening. He would say things like, "It's just a phase, son. You'll get over it." But once he saw I wasn't changing my ways, he yelled, "Get out of my house then. If you want to be like this, then you can. Just get out." And I did. I packed my stuff. I was in such a rush. I tried to say goodbye to my sister, but the next thing I knew, I woke up with a black eye. I moved to New York. It took me a long time to get there, but I got there. When you're struggling in life, sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do. But you do them anyways, to survive. Anyway, I'm 25 now. I own a gay bar. God does work in mysterious ways. Well, anyway. I guess the moral of the story is Epstein didn't kill himself.